It is quite simply one of the great rivalries in world football, and two teams with different traditions within Spain. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action live from Catalonia as Barcelona face Real Madrid. Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope we see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
What we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Sergi Roberto plays with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. A potentially absorbing contest as Real Madrid get things going. Mendy. Excellent vision. Vinicius. Is this the moment? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Pedri. Dembele. Well, the hosts will be determined to claim all 3 points. And they know if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit, Stuart.
Well, at this stage of the season, Derek, the table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams. And I have to say, they've been excellent so far. Let's hope they're at their best today. Chance to cross. Has a go. And no worries for the goalkeeper.
Vinicius Junior. And what can they do to stop him running at them? Well, Barcelona were too strong for their opponents in the last match against Mallorca. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, what a good 2-0 win that was, particularly away from home. Today will be more of a struggle, but if they defend well, I think they get a draw out of this game.
Vinicius. Benzema. Now with Casemiro. Oh, keeper in control. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Whatever way you slice it, Robert Lewandowski is a goal-scoring force of nature. What sort of performance do you expect to see from him, Stuart?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Real in a good position out wide. And a significant block following that cross. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Beautifully weighted ball. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Toni Kroos. Marco Asensio. And a good tackle. Asensio. Chance to take the lead. The first goal, always important, and it comes in this game from Toni Kroos.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Messi. Pedri. Now with Messi. Dembele. Plenty of options. Just lost his focus. Throw in here.
Well, there you can see Real Madrid haven't been able to control possession, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Well, the pass not finding its target. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Lewandowski. Well read to ease the pressure. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And nicely struck. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Dembele. Possession one. Vinicius Junior. And we will have just one additional minute. Vinicius Junior. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. And the ball is moving once more, and not enough went to plan for Barca in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? Dembele. And now Sergio Roberto. Messi. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Benzema. Mendy has it. Dominant first half display from Toni Kroos in this game.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Carvajal. Here is Marco Asensio. Toni Kroos. Marco Asensio. Running with the ball confidently. Crossing into the middle. Another time for cool heads. Fati. This is Robert Lewandowski. Real chance. But if you make your move too early, you're always in danger of being ruled offside. Course. It should be. And begging to be put away. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, this replay shows just how good Benzema is when he's running with the ball. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with 2 players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Lionel Messi. Jordi Alba. Now Messi. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Marco Asensio. Now Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, no surprise there. Barcelona have enjoyed most of the possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Mendy. Karim Benzema. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. This looks more than decent. Opportunity. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, here's the replay. And I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Well, the action continues, and you sense the momentum may well be with Barca here. Casemiro. This is Kroos. Carvajal. Looking for the right moment for that final pass. Kroos. Here is Marco Asensio. Just needs to get rid of it. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance. Well, can Barcelona force the equaliser? Their fans certainly think so.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Real chance. And fine goalkeeping. Carvajal. 5 minutes to go. Well, we're in the dying moments of the game, and Barcelona still narrowly behind here. Time running out, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight match, but they haven't done quite enough going forward, in my view. It's all been a bit too predictable.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and then it's a clinical finish from Messi. The outcome was never in doubt, was it? You just knew he would score from there.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Well, he's got past his man on the attack. Is there to be late drama? Super goalkeeping in such a tight game.
Well, he's just kept them in this. Brilliant goalkeeping, that is.
And over it comes. Able to deal with the threat. And so the full-time whistle here. 1 point for Barcelona rather than 3. I wonder what you made of this.
Yes, Derek, they certainly weren't at their best today, but sometimes you just have to keep fighting, keep believing, and that's what they did. It's a well-earned draw in the end.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Yeah, his overall performance.
And they kick off.